Y'all. Got to find it now. I didn't open it before I changed the page. Now give me hit the wrong button first. Hello. Hello, hello. I came in on that's all I caught of the whole podcast. I've got to go back and rewatch it to see what all we were talking about. Well, besides me making bobcat tacos or whatever it was. Well, let me tell everybody hi before I start forgetting to do that. David, hello. Sasquatch, hello. Brian, hello. Frank, hello. Guns, hello. Farmall, hello. And Mark, hello. Did you get my email, Guns? Smoked alligator. I ain't messing with y'all. Where is it? Smoked alligator. We gonna try something different. Oh, okay. Well, I should probably check that then. Now what are we talking about? Hello, Riverbend. I think the meetup would be really good. Before I got so busy up here that I couldn't keep going up there, me and Rob still need to work it out to where we can have one here. I'm actually working on trying to get my access to a couple of 100 acres for a West Texas Wilderness Living Challenge.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan. Is this a working vacation there, Guns? I could probably hook us up with a backhoe. It's like a little excavator. You're going to pay for the fuel to drag that thing all the way to Tennessee, though. This is good. This alligator, smoked alligator. It's good. Yeah, something. That sounds like a World War II brochure. Camp, work camp. What's the difference? Every time I ever went to one of them summer camps with church, it was work. It was not a camp. All right, Wes. These are the 23 children you're responsible for. Wait, that's 23, 11, and 12-year-olds. Are you out of your mind? As soon as the supervisor walks away. They disperse. There's not a lot of us in here that are doing the suit coat, I don't think. There's nobody around me that does. Yeah. Now there's only 22. Oh, wait. Now there's only 21. Oh, wait. Crap. Now there's only 10. Y'all stay right here while I go find the other ones. Find the other ones, come back where theirs go. Yeah. The Bob, there was a couple issues with that. First, he got caught in the trap. He literally ran in the trap as I was headed out the door to go to work. Did not have the time to process him. I suggested to my wife that I should at least take a hind quarter or something and throw it in the freezer for later. And she informed me that I was not eating a bobcat. So there. Hey, hello, people. So, in my overwhelming love and admiration for my wife's peace of mind and well-being and my own safety, I elected to dispose of the bobcat rather than try and eat it. I put him in a location where he could like live out the rest of his days and in peaceful reflection of his misdeeds. What do y'all think about this get together? Like 20 people or 20 of us with assuming significant others, little lessons. So we're talking someplace that has little blue buildings or buckets and shower curtains. Well, I ain't going to Ohio then because I don't like them. Do I? Crowd. A crowd is relative to one's own psyche. Me, if it's a crowd of strangers uh, that are in good spirits, bring them on. 2,000-3,000, I'm good to go. If it's 20 people that don't get along, I might wind up in the penitentiary. As he goes to the meetup and stuff, y'all still like go get to see her face. That's funny. All you other ladies be out there in your tent trying to get your hair together, and she's just walking around outside with a green mop on her head. So some of the ladies don't like to beat a lot of people. So yeah, what 14 and a half hours, something like that, or 18 and a half hours. Depends. Sup, Sosa Bobber? And you guns with you. You want to tag somebody for getting too close to your ground blind. Be like a little toot, air horn warning, and then smack. Ow! I didn't think about trying to go live. My computer right now is, my poor little cheap computer is bogged down so bad. I'm trying to edit or I was editing the video when I realized what time it was. I'm like, oh crap. So my little computer's over here going, ow, my processor. That'll get you in trouble, that's for sure. Hey, diggers. I'm actually looking for a vehicle I can turn into a bug out vehicle, which, you know, that trip would be an excellent test of said vehicle. Find a vehicle be one old diesel. Guy has to be able to go up and down the highway. Because unlike anybody, if it's a situation where I've got to bug out while everybody else is still watching the news, I'm going to be making miles. I ain't gonna have to, I ain't loading no trailer. I ain't hunting for nothing. I ain't waiting for nobody to get home from work. None of that. If I'm looking at the news, I'm like, it's time to go, I'm going to go. The plan would not be for everybody to come home and let's leave from there. The plan is everybody's supposed to be ready to leave from wherever they are to reach the, not come home. Who's leaving?
L.
L. Okay, L. Good night. But anyways, I like the idea of getting together with all these little emojis over here. If I could get Because what? Hey, Guns, how long does it take to get from one side of Tennessee, Kentucky to the other one? They're the same long. So don't give me no grief about the two states. They're the same long. And I think they stack. 6+ hours. And that's halfway across the state of Texas. I can make Arkansas in 6.5 hours.
Where's it at?
His post office box is in Kingsport. Kingsport. It's only 2 hours tall. It's Texas is just as tall as it is long. Uh,
It's the same distance as it is to Diane's house.
23 hours.
23 hours and 25 minutes.
That's 2 days.
If we walked, it would be 17 days.
We could walk it in 17 days. Let's just do that. Yep. If I was by myself in the vehicle of choice, I could do it in probably 17 or 18. I can make Arkansas from my house in 5 hours. Dallas gets a little sketchy. That one lane that you have to use to pass people it's kind of noisy. It's got some bumps in it. I don't know what they put those there for.
Over here.
Yeah. There you go. Hey, poor Georgia. I've tried telling the missus I needed that thing we saw the other day for a bug out vehicle. It was one of them little 2-people whirly birds. She thought I just wanted it for hunting hogs and chasing down coyotes and stuff. That would have been a possible use for the helicopter. What? It can't be more than 30 grand, honey. You can't even buy a car for that. What's what I was thinking? I'm thinking if it could be done in Western Tennessee, that would shave 4 or 5 hours off.
Yeah, that's about all I can afford.
Yeah. Exactly, Chipper. You gotta apply it. If I had $3,000, I could have me a 84 Chevy Suburban 4-wheel drive with a 350. Don't got $3,000. So bummer. Anyway, this could happen. We could do this. We just need time because we're gonna. It's gonna take us 2 days to get there. We'll have to do, because I'm old. I can't do that. Sleeping in the car and just keep taking turns driving. And I could if we had a van, but because I can go in the back of a van, I can lay down and go sleep. Driving, somebody else driving don't scare me much. Yeah, 2 plastic barrel helicopter. That just might be numbered next. I got no use for a Blazer. Well, I could use a Blazer, but a Blazer limits your carrying capacity. And there's very few things a Blazer can do that a Suburban can do. Driven both of them, and if I was going Blazer size vehicle, it'd be a Bronco. Because toe to toe, show for show, job for job, that Bronco is going to kick the Blazer's butt every time. The Blazer has not been barred from indoor 4-wheel drive competition because of an unfair advantage. Let's just put it that way. Ford Bronco has. Big 15 Patrick.
What? They haven't run into this conversation.
I was reading Kane's. He's got a 15 pad. Now I got to read yours. No, that is not what he said.
That's what he said.
That is not what he said. I fly the helicopter
I heard
to keep
him.
the helicopter in running shape. Not you use the helicopter to keep me in
And he
running
was talking
shape.
about keeping stuff in running shape.
No. Okay, Tipper. No more help. You're going to give me shot a bunch of times. Yeah, Brian. Sorry, brother. It's bearable, but it hurts too much for them. It hurts them when they're having to stay. I had to watch my mom go, and until all of us kids got to where we were okay with it, she didn't. And yeah, well, Backwoods Ray's got Broncos stacked up at his house. did a video where he was walking around and you can see the barcodes in the back. My wife don't like it no more. Apparently, he's got an unfair surplus. You know, I'd take C-130. Going out to fly one, but I guess I could figure it out. And you only crash it a couple times before you figure it out, right? You could always jump in the Gulf and boat around. I wonder how long that takes. That'd probably take longer than driving, though. That's work. Wait a minute. That might be my sister. She'll leave a voicemail. Thank you, ma'am. Ooh, they saw your arm.
You can see my arm.
Oh, wow. I'm a solid minute behind again. Anyhow. Did y'all see that? That was her arm. Maybe so. What was I going to say? Oh. Yep. All we really need is a location, and then we'll come up with the gas money somewhere. Oh, yeah, the one that goes 10 foot sideways every time they pull the trigger. That, I believe that was Mrs. Wes's brother's job, was keeping one of those in the air. There's nowhere there with you, Brian. I mean, because I'm sure that all of us in here know what it feels like. It's heavy, but we'll help you carry it. Anything we can do. If I only get one plane, if some rich dude walked up and said, "I'm going to buy you a plane, Mr. West, but just one plane," and that's it. That's all you get. I want to work hard. That's what I want. Don't need none of the guns and everything. Take all that extra unnecessary weight off. Put like Algene bottles or whatever. I don't know, like maybe leave one gun on there. I don't really need the rocket stuff. But, dude, those are bad. And they're thinking about retirement and replace them with this little wimpy, freaking silver bullet looking thing. Like, oh, okay. I mean, it's got no armor. It's got no cannons. It's it's not. That's not a tank buster. That's a toy. So it flies faster and it's more maneuverable. If you hit it with a 22 or a 223, you're gonna crash it. At least a Warthog, it can take an artillery round through the tail end and keep going. Yeah, I'm really hoping they change their mind on that wimpy little thing, whatever it was. It's pretty, but you might as well send the guys out there in those little training jets or whatever. That would be cool. That's all I need, a little bush plane. We could make it from here to Tennessee in a crop duster.
We have a car, honey. That's how we'll get there.
Not getting an airplane. Not getting a helicopter. What else y'all want to talk about? Exactly, Port Georgia. I mean, okay, let's put these guns where we want them, and then y'all build an airplane around it. But make sure that no matter what happens, even if 2/3 of the control surfaces are blown off of this aircraft, the pilot can still safely fly it home. Oh, okay. That's how the A-10 got its name. All the guys working on it, trying to design it. The guy that asked for the plane, they said he was a 10 on the A-hole scale. So A-10.
I offered to get in the helicopter and shoot Weston with a fake gun, and
Yeah.
everybody shot that down.
Y'all hear that? Apparently, we're limiting her creative, I guess. Now, I'd take a Corsair too. Those were tough. They'll do like what 450, 550, something like that. I mean, they'll kick it. That's an hour. That's what I was thinking. I think the cruising speed was a little over 4, and in the early '80s, there were some of those that were still in active air forces around the country or around the world. I mean, they could launch rockets from those things. Yeah, P-38 was fast, maneuverable, yada yada yada, but it was actually a kind of a problematic aircraft. It was cool though. What's the one that had the split tail? What was that one? Fighter bomber had split tail. Um, that was a design they should have held on to for a really, really long time. I think so. The P-51, yeah. I mean, it was basically, it was faster and it had a better payload and stuff, but they were too expensive to manufacture. So there you go. Yeah, you might be right. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Somewhere in all of my stuff stacked up somewhere is a chart with all the World War II airplanes on it. Was that it, the B-26 or the? I'm surrounded by wax airports. If anybody knows what wax was, or not wax, wasp. Was it wasp or wasp? Wasp airports. Um, they got a pretty cool museum for them just up the road. All right, love you, Brian. God bless. All right, guys. Seriously. Oh, Brian, I hope you can still hear me, but I need y'all's mailing addresses. I had all of that stuff in a notebook. The notebook is gone. Been digging through my emails. Please don't make me do that anymore. Y'all send me your mailing address. Here's my email. Y'all email me your email address or your mailing address. Your email. It's doing that crap again. There. Text or email or whatever. I don't care. I just everybody that's mailed me something, I scabbed your addresses, and then there were some emails I got them in, and yada yada yada. I do not know. Let me see. Y'all don't ask me no bunch of questions right now because I'm like not there. It's here. I got both y'all's replies. Yes, Brian. I don't know what I said yes to, so if it was bad, it's not my fault. It was her fault. Yes. Oh, yes, Brian, that's cool. I don't want to open those while I'm trying to do this because I'm fairly certain my processor is still screaming at me, "You're a bloody idiot." But y'all caught the part in his deal where he said the RUM, the Rainbow Unicorn Militia channel, was late for what he's talking about and stuff. That's why I jumped on and did the Texas division. And it was just going to be RUM, but then he popped off about the dead Rainbow Unicorn Militia because I had the skull on it. And I just threw the D on there. That's my laying over the side. But so you can it could be now instead of disturbed, it could be dedicated. Look, there's another D word. Good night, Kane. And I gotta get up I gotta check my voicemail apparently and see what it is they're gonna complain about now. Oh, I was supposed to call them. That's what it is. Deviant. I mean, it's like the D is relative, subjective. The D subjective. Whatever.
Dilapidated.
Dilapidated, yeah. They're supposed to have your shirts made. That's why I need some addresses. Guns. The range is possible. I mean, it's got, you know, if you buy the shirt, it's your shirt. I wish now that he'd have done the sup sooner, because we could have done the battle flag on one sleeve and the sup on the other. We've been asking all kinds of questions. All right, Mark. Oh, good night, Mark. Yeah, he's probably getting really tired of sending me his address.
I'll keep it.
Liz is, dang it, Mrs. is going to take over the, what do you call it? The keeping track of you people's information. If she ever got mad at me, like really mad, all she would have to do is stop doing the stuff she does to keep me out of trouble. Later, so. Yeah, Brian said a quick one. How long have we been in here? Like 6 years? See if I can get out of here. If I still stand a chance of getting out of here in an hour. If I don't hang out too much longer. But we have to clear that with the commander in chief of RUM first. So, just so y'all know, every time you buy a shirt, you help put diapers on the back side of my new grandbaby. Hey, Thomas. Hey. See, this is what happens every time I start talking about getting off and people start jumping in the daggum chat room.
Are you griping that you have subs?
No, I'm not griping. I'm just saying. I'm going to have to do like BA and just hover my finger over the close button and then just accidentally hit it. The triple extra fat boy tall in your shirts. Yes, actually, Sasquatch, we can go to 5X. Honestly, they're like expensive, or like $5 more or something. If we have them in black. As it stands right now, this is what you can get. But we're going to try to do it in reverse. Yellow and black. Yellow shirt with the black emblem. But we got to do one and see if it's going to work. Hey, Backwoods. This is my yeah, any color of black you want. We could even get Smolo in here. I hadn't seen him. But anyway, he could do what do you call it? Florida division. We could put a gator on there. We ain't putting that big G. We put like alligator.
They're the kind that
Yeah, these are like these are not cheap T-shirts, people. 100% cotton. They're supposed to be pre-washed though. Docile. Hey, Sergeant. Um, okay. It's if you're inside the, I think, and you can back out if you want to. I understand. I mean, it's a lot of money. But I think it's, I think that's $5 more. So instead of the 25, it'd be 30. Because it costs $5 to ship the shirt, and then Courtney's got to make something off of it, and then the other goes to other places. So. I don't know who RNC is. And there's a PayPal link on my home page, and that's just put the money in there. And that's the other end of it is PayPal takes a chunk of the money when you put it in there. So I'm going to cover that too. Trying to figure out a better way to do it, which Leland, update on Lee, he's back to work. They released him to go back to work. It's being pretty rough on him. You know, still a little iffy on some of his speech and stuff. And, you know, the meds got him slowed down just a little bit. And he was off work for however long, and not allowed to do anything really. So, you know, he put on 40 pounds and got out of shape. Well, not everybody, but the way it breaks down is they make the money for making the shirt. And then the money that I make, I'm splitting and sending to on up the line to cancer research. Cancer research. You know, if I could get a beaver bear here, we'd do a catch and cook on that one. Yes. And you will actually put it over the top, and the screen will be paid for now. You have to sell X number of shirts before you even make a dime off of them. It's crazy, huh? I forget how much it costs just to turn that heater on. Garment. But even for those of you who don't know why I'm all, I haven't got to mail these out yet because I don't have everybody's address. I don't want to make 20 trips to the post office. I got 40 of these. I don't know if y'all can tell I'm tired yet or not because I'm sitting there chain smoking. Or chain lighting anyway. No, I do not use Teespring. I'm using Sudoku. It's daughter-in-law's t-shirt shop. They had pretty much shut down. They just did, if a friend called them, wanted some t-shirts or whatever, they'd go in there and do it. They weren't really working it. But then when Leland got the brain cancer, he couldn't work and they didn't have any money. So they started working the t-shirt shop again because he could kind of, right backwoods, he could kind of bump around and do stuff. He did these stickers. He did that t-shirt. The tan ones with the I'm the descendant of American or whatever. I need to get that out too. Which those shirts are all available. Anyway.
Y'all need a heater? I thought it was 97 billion degrees Celsius.
Yeah, there's that, and you got to run the air conditioner everywhere else to keep from cooking yourself. There's a heat lamp that cooks the screen. And then after you get the screen, then you put the screen where it goes and you do everything. And then you got to run it through a heater to cook the ink because it's like the same ink. And once it's cooked, it's hard or whatever. Okay, thank you, Sasquatch. And y'all, seriously, y'all lift Brian up. He got all kinds of stuff going on, and anyway, he did a major solid for my boy early on and all that. I don't care if everybody gets mad at me or not. I'm gonna call out everybody that did. FLP did a solid for. There's a few others I don't know if they're in here. If there was a lot of people that stepped up, but those two right there stick out a lot. Good night, guns. Hey, I'll check with them and see when I can send your stuff out. If nothing else, I mean, it's just work. I'll go down there and figure out how to do it myself. I can do the screen part. That's easy. Go poke. And the machine does everything else. Hey, I read your comment. What I missed. All right, David. Ha ha ha. You're gonna have to learn to read faster. Y'all ever heard of edification? That's not it. You see. Okay. Anyway, yeah,
learned in kindergarten, if you like a boy, you pick on him.
Oh, well, okay, that's good then. Anyway, I told Lee what I wanted. He designed these. I'm sorry. I think this is the coolest YouTube sticker ever. It's red, white, and blue, and the blue is camo deck in it. How cool that? But what they'll actually be able to compete better with Teespring next month. They're upgrading their machine. Anyhow, it is 9:32. I've got to find out what the voicemail is about. My email notification is blowing up. I've got to finish editing this. And for all of y'all that are concerned about me drowning in that kayak, don't. It's going to work. Got it all figured out. I hillbilly that thing to where I may not even buy me a kayak. No, I may just use this thing. It's so bad. It is like totally awesome. It is like awesomeness as far as kayak stuff goes. Yeah. That good. You're welcome, Sasquatch. And thank all y'all. God bless y'all. Y'all pray for each other. Do something nice for somebody, even if it hurts. The benefits later are amazing. I love all y'all. Thanks for wanting to hang out with me again. It's pretty good. There will be more videos. As what? Water booties? You right. Depends on if you can get the big barrels or not. God bless y'all. Y'all stay alive. Don't die.